Greetings once again from Eastern News 24. I see the bike Nkonye Chikweri Yazelo. All right, today we'll be bringing to you the latest update on what is happening in the land of Ndibo and the whole entire Biafra land. All right, in case this is your first time, don't forget to share, and once again, don't forget to subscribe. All right, this news is according to the Biafran activist Wetalaya Bozi, as he quotes, breaking news. Good news for the people of Biafra. 15 foreign lawyers vow to protect the Biafran Prime Minister in the person of Mazi Simon Ekpa in the Court of Appeal in Finland. Hear the news in details. All right, according to update, this is according to the activist Wetaraya Bozi. I got a punukun geya before Jumakia Webia, the Kunyegesia Bigo Kabaro Kerias and Ifoku. All right, over to you, sir.
And in the USA and also other part of the world. And in this video, we shall be critically analyzing and showcasing every single thing that you need to know at this particular point in time. First thing first, as we speak, Simon, a man held in the Finnish Correctional Center, has pulled up 15 strong lawyers to follow up with his lawsuit, just in case he needs to appeal his case in the Paijahame District Court. Yes, this guy has pulled up 15 international and foreign lawyers to help him with his case. The question here is, who are these lawyers and where are they coming from? Well, in this video, we shall be giving you a clear and precise analysis on how these 15 lawyers will help Simon with his case in Finland. This video is something you wouldn't want to miss at this particular point in time. In this video briefing, we have a fantastic news coming from the country of England, where a Nigerian with Igbo descent was seen chilling and having a good time with one of the richest men in the world. And interestingly, a series of conversations was discussed between the Nigerian of Igbo descent and one of the richest men in the world. In this video, I shall be giving you a full and detailed breakdown. Moving on swiftly, yesterday being the 9th of July of 2025, the eldest son of Charles Soludo posted a video on the social media platform, and a lot of individuals and Nigerians have reacted to the videos and pictures coming from the first son of Charles Soludo. So the question here is, what has the son of Soludo posted on Instagram that have raised a lot of eyebrows and created a lot of reactions in Nigeria? Well, in this video, I will be giving you a detailed breakdown and showing you videos and pictures coming from the son of Anambra State Governor. Well, in this said video, we have a good news and a remarkable feat accomplished by an Igbo lady who works in Zenith Bank. She happens to be one of the highest paid bankers in Nigeria. Who is this lady? Which bank does she work for? And how did she manage to achieve all of this greatness in a very short period of time? Still in this video, we have remarkable news coming from the state of Enugu regarding the Enugu air fleet. As we speak, we managed to get insider info regarding this airline, how much the Enugu state governor spent on this aircraft, how much was allocated for this project, and how it's going to benefit the people of Enugu state. Meanwhile, moving on swiftly, while making this video, we received or we saw a notification where a man who resides in Nigeria has fallen in love with an Olosho, and this man wants to get married to this lady. He came out to ask Nigerians for assistance, give him words of wisdom, and advise him on what to do. In this video, we shall be giving you clear and express detail regarding that particular case. Well, moving on swiftly, we also have a news coming from Anambra State. We have a sad news coming from Unizik, a university situated in Oka, Anambra State, where a student unfortunately has lost her life because of a minor incident and a very, very minute mistake that's played out today in Unizik. In this video, I'll be giving you clear and distinctive analysis on what's played out in Unizik and how a lady has lost her life. Meanwhile, we receive an article coming from the desk of the president of Russia. As we speak, the government of Russia has invited individuals and citizens of India to do something for them. Yes, Vladimir Putin has sent a clear letter to Indians asking them to get ready because he needs their services for a particular task. So the question here is, why is Putin asking for the help of Indians? Well, in this video, you'll be getting full and standard info regarding that particular case. Meanwhile, as we speak, Chimamanda Adichie, the popular novelist in Nigeria, has written and sent an open letter to the current and sitting governor of Enugu State regarding a particular matter. Well, in this video, I'll be giving you insider info and every single thing you need to know at this particular point in time. Anyways, with all of that being said, let's kickstart this video with our very first update. As stated previously, the first son of the governor of Anambra State made a post on his Instagram page, his Twitter page, TikTok, and all of those social media platforms. And a lot of Nigerians did not find it funny. A lot of Nigerians even laughed at Soludo. A lot of Nigerians has criticized the son and the governor. So the question here is, what has Uzonna Soludo posted on Instagram that have raised a lot of eyebrows? Well, first thing first, take a look at this video showing right now on your screen. This is the video he posted on Instagram, but unfortunately, I can't show you every single thing. I'm going to give you a picture frame. This is the video he posted dancing to one of his music, a song released around 2023. Uzonna Soludo was seen vibing to his own song, and Nigerians did not find it funny. Many believe that this guy probably might be a Gabriel. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Yes, many feel like this guy has a very different orientation. Many condemned the governor of Anambra State for not raising his son well, while others laughed at Charles Soludo, the governor of the state. Well, for clarity, take a look at some posts we managed to screenshot, and we had to remove some comments so as to stay in line with this platform's policy. The very first user responded by saying, "That's a great song, keep it up." The second user stated something like, "God, no dey pasha, sha," while others were seen laughing at this young man. But then, showing right now on your screen is a quick background of Uzonna Soludo. As you can see, he was born on the 11th of February of 1994. Uzonna is the eldest son of Anambra State Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo and Nonye Soludo. Hailing from Agwata, Anambra State, he spent his early years in Nigeria and the USA, later relocating to London and New York, where he went on to study in the Institute of Contemporary Music in London. Anyways, moving on swiftly, on the 7th of July of 2025, the Enugu state government inaugurated its fleet of aircraft. Showing right now on your screen is a close picture of how the aircraft looks like. But then, as we speak, many individuals don't even know the backstory of this particular aircraft. Many individuals have failed to understand how much was budgeted for this project and how much was spent eventually. Well, showing right now on your screen, it's a detailed breakdown of every single thing you need to know at this particular point in time. It states the Enugu state government allocated 41.1 billion US dollars in the 2025 budget, specifically for Enugu Air, earmarked for the acquisition of 4 new aircraft, as well as for related airport and cargo infrastructure projects. So as you can clearly see, the Enugu state government has spent 41.1 billion naira to acquire 4 aircraft for the state. This state will become the second state in Nigeria that have its own state-owned airline after Akwa Ibom State. Well, interestingly, based out of some info coming from financial analysts and specialists, they believe that the Enugu state will make a return of investment in 5 to 7 years if the airline is being managed and operated properly. In the same vein, one of the biggest novelists in Nigeria, in the person of Chimamanda Adichie, came out to write to the governor of Enugu state regarding the way and manner he has been handling the state administratively. Well, showing right now on your screen something she had to say in reference to the Enugu state government and how they have been very developmental in nature. This article reads, and I quote, "The light is back in Enugu," Chimamanda says. Globally celebrated novelist and one of the most influential contemporary writers, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, has praised the positive turnaround in Enugu under the Peter Mba administration, saying the state's dark times were over. Speaking during a courtesy call to Governor Mba at the Government House, Enugu, on Sunday, she stated, "Arriving in Enugu, there's a feeling of calm and very welcoming. This is the city that I've always loved. I think in the past, it had some dark times. It seems to me that the light is back," she said. Well, kudos to the current governor of the state for putting up infrastructure and also being developmental in nature. Kudos to this man, and kudos to every single person involved in making this project see the light of the day. Anyways, moving on swiftly, we also have a fascinating news and updates coming from the country of England, because recently a Nigerian of Igbo descent was seen having a good time with one of the richest men in the world. So the question here is, who is this Nigerian of Igbo descent, and who is the individual he was having a good time with? Well, showing right now on your screen, there's a photograph that you need to see and understand. And just in case you don't know who is in that photograph, on the left-hand side, we have a Nigerian, and his name is Eberechi Oluchi Eze. Yes, and the guy on the right-hand side is one of the richest men in the world. And that individual is known as Richard Branson, who is the founder of Virgin Airlines. Yes, and this man is worth over 2.8 billion. Well, just in case you don't know who Eberechi Eze is, well, showing right now on your screen is a clear photograph of him. He's a footballer who plays for Crystal Palace in the UK. Well, as we speak, there are ongoing negotiations to move him to Arsenal Football Club. Showing right now on your screen is a quick profile of this individual. His name is Eberechi Oluchi Eze. He was born on the 29th of June of 1998. His nationality is English of Nigerian descent, and his current club is Crystal Palace that plays under the English Premier League. Yes, so Eberechi was invited by Richard Branson. Like I said, Richard Branson is the founder of Virgin Airlines, and just in case you don't know how wealthy this man is, showing right now on your screen is something you need to know. Virgin Airlines generally refers to the group of airlines associated with Virgin Group, the multinational venture capital conglomerate founded by Sir Richard Branson. There isn't just one Virgin Airlines. Instead, there are multiple carriers and aviation ventures under the Virgin brand across different countries and markets. Interestingly, under the Virgin Airlines, they have about 10 different wings. Showing right now on your screen is every single airline under the Virgin Group, owned by Richard Branson. The very first one here is Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Australia, we have Virgin America, Virgin Nigeria, Sun Airlines, Express, Virgin Samoa, Virgin Blue, Virgin Galactic, Virgin Orbit. These are all industries under the Virgin Group, owned by Richard Branson, the individual who invited Eberechi Oluchi Eze to his mansion to have a good time with him and possibly play the game of chess. This is a full indication that Igbos in all parts of the world are doing big things for themselves and for their family. Igbos have represented the country very well, and as we speak, an individual, a lady who works in the Zenith Bank banking system, happens to be the highest paid, and she also is from the Igbo descent. Well, showing right now on your screen is an article coming from Igbo History and Fact. It states Dr. Adora Umeochi is the first ever female GMD/CEO of Zenith Bank. She's currently the highest paid employee in the Nigerian banking industry, earning around 875 million naira as of December of 2024. This woman, like I said in this article, she's the CEO and the GMD of Zenith Bank. From this quick description, you won't even know how educated and how literate this lady is. Well, let me explain and give you more info. Showing right now on your screen is her educational and professional background and credentials. She has a BSc in sociology that was studied or gotten from University of Jos. She also has a BSc in accountancy and first-class law degree from Bayes University, Abuja. She has an LLM from University of Salford, UK, with MBA from the University of Calabar. She also has a doctorate in business administration from the Apollos University, USA, and that is not even all. Showing right now on your screen other certificates and professional degrees she has. You can pause this particular part of the video to read up and see things for yourself. This woman has done well for herself and done very well for her family, and also led Zenith Bank to different and developmental heights over these years. She has been the CEO and the GMD. Well, kudos to this lady, and kudos to all Igbo people doing good and doing very well for themselves in all parts of the world. Well, moving on swiftly, let's take a look at a very interesting and surprising news we received just recently. Yes, an individual, a man, came up on the social media platform to seek the help of every well-meaning Nigerians. He wasn't asking for money, he wasn't asking for financial assistance, but he needed individuals to help him and help brainstorm over an issue he has. Well, take a look at this article showing right now on your screen, where this man gave a detailed analysis of what is going through. He states, I met this girl online based on parole and I fell in love with her. We started dating and everything was going on fine. When I asked her why she was doing OS, and just in case you don't know what OS is, it's popularly called Olusho in Nigeria. She told me that she is the one sponsoring herself in school and none of her family members are supporting her. I intend to wife her, but scared of her past. I've listened to many online counseling videos that a woman's past matters a lot. She had told me she is now a changed person. Then I came up with lies that in our culture, that if a woman cheats outside marriage, that she will run mad immediately, that if she can cope with that, she told me that it's fine, that she did Olosho to support her school. What do you guys think of this gentleman that needs the advice of individuals and men out there? Will you advise him to forget the past of the lady and go on with marriage plans and proposals? Or will you advise him to leave that lady immediately because the past of every individual really matters? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But before you go down to the comment section to tell me what you think of that matter, you have to definitely pay close attention of what happened in Unizik this afternoon. Well, for better clarity, take a look at this article coming from Oriental Times. It states, Unizik law student Chioma Isabella Ajana, who lost her room key, has passed on after hostel mistress allegedly refused to provide spare key for her to access her diabetes medication unless she paid 120,000. The said article also went a step further to give us more clarity, where it states, a law student of the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, has passed on, and her colleagues are seeking justice as they blame her hostel mistress. Ajana Isabella, an occupant of Elmdale Hostel in Unizik, and her roommates reportedly lost their room key and needed a new one. However, students allege that when they approached their hostel mistress, identified as Madam Bright, for a spare key, she insisted that they pay for the spare as the hostel's policy demands. The price for a spare key was allegedly pegged for 120,000, and the two roommates had to bring 40,000 naira each. The students begged that they could not afford that amount right away. Isabella, said to be diabetic, desperately needed her insulin medications. However, their pleas were ignored, and Ajana's conditions deteriorated until she collapsed and was rushed to the hospital on Sunday, the 6th of July, and she passed on Wednesday, the 9th of July. Unizik students are now seeking justice with the hashtag Justice for Ajana. This is a very, very sad one coming from Unizik, a university domiciled in Anambra State, Nigeria. Well, moving on swiftly, we received a notification from the president of Russia in the person of Putin. Well, for better understanding, take a look at this article showing right now on your screen. It states, Russia plans to import 1 million labor migrants from India. Well, for clarity, this article also went a step further to give us more idea. It states Russia is set to bring in 1 million workers from India by the end of the year, including highly skilled specialists, to address critical labor shortages in its industrial sectors, particularly in the Slavkovsk region. Andrei Bizdin, head of the Ural Chamber of Commerce and Industry, shared this plan, citing India colleagues. A new Indian consulate in a part of Russia will finance all of this project by bringing in 1 million workers from the country of India. What do you think of this move that is currently being planned in Russia? What do you think? Do you think this is a massive one? And do you think something like this should be done in Nigeria, where 1 million Nigerians will be sent to the country of Russia or any European country to work? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Anyways, moving on swiftly, if you schooled or if you were born and brought up in Nigeria, there's a book definitely you must have seen or read in your days in secondary school. Well, showing right now on your screen is this novel or this storybook titled Without a Silver Spoon. Today, being the 10th of July of 2025, this marks the day and month this particular book was first published in the year of 1981. Well, for clarity, take a look at this update coming from Igbo History and Fact. It states, on this day in 1981, the novel Without a Silver Spoon that was written by Eddie Rowe was published. This is a remarkable one, and every single individual in Nigeria must have seen or read this book back in their days in secondary school. This is a massive one, and kudos to this man for writing this remarkable book that have stand the test of time. A book that will live forever. This book, as we speak, is available in Amazon bookshelf, and just in case you want to pick one for yourself, you can go to that website and grab a copy so as you can read up and understand. Anyways, moving on swiftly, while making this video, we saw a notification coming from the Spanish police. As we speak, the Spanish police and the authorities has revealed the cause of Diego Jota's death. Well, showing right now on your screens an article coming from Leadership newspaper. It states Spanish police have revealed that evidence suggests that the late Liverpool forward Diego Jota was in the driver's seat and was probably speeding at the time of the fatal crash. The Lamborghini they were traveling in is suspected to have suffered a tire blowout in the new Western Zamora province early last Thursday. On Tuesday, police revealed that the marks left by one of the Lamborghini's tires and all the tests carried out so far indicate that the driver of the crashed vehicle was Jota. Their investigation has been hindered by the intensity of the fire, which almost completely destroyed the car. Police have also emphasized that the location where the incident occurred is not considered an accident black spot, and this is a detailed analysis and reportage coming from the Spanish police, giving us full clarity on and why Diego Jota's car, the tire, busted. As you can clearly see, they claim that this guy probably was speeding at that particular point in time, and that is why the car swerved to the left-hand side of the road and crashed by the corner of the roadside. This is a sad event that played out last week. Anyways, we pray that his offspring and the wife will be able to conquer this hard time. Anyways, moving on swiftly, let's take a look at our last video briefing and the last update we have for you in this particular coverage. Yes, as we speak, Mr. Simon is planning on getting 15 new lawyers. Yes, he's planning on getting 15 lawyers that will possibly stand behind him or stand solidly beside him if his case gets to trial. Well, just in case you don't understand, well, by the end of this month, the Paijahami District Court will give a judgment on Simon's case. And if the judge finds Simon as not guilty, the prosecuting lawyers will have the right to appeal the case in a higher court situated in that country. And as we speak, Simon is planning beforehand. And even if the court find him guilty, he can also appeal the case. And that is why this guy has put together 15 good lawyers that will stand behind him if this case gets to appeal. So the question here is, who are these lawyers and where are they coming from? First, take a look at this article showing right now on your screen. As we speak, Amanda Biri has pulled up 13 different attorneys who work under his law firm to come together and work alongside him, being Amanda Biri. Also, Gal Kumeres is going to join his legal counsel team to lead the 14 other lawyers, just in case these charges lead into a possible appeal in the Finnish court. This is a massive one, and this is a good level of foresight for Simon, because he has looked at the case properly, and you know that this case might one way or the other lead to an appeal, and that is why he needs strong hands to join the existing lawyer in the person of Gal Kumeros. Anyways, moving on swiftly, in a video released a couple of hours back today, we showcase the fact that a court in Spain, a court situated in the country of Spain, has made a precedent that probably will be linked with Simon's case in Finland. Anyways, just in case you want to watch that video and see.
Na Eastern News 24 beba isi were wetara nya bụ nnukwu ozi gbasata maka ya bife na-emenụ ka efi were ikwu gbasata maka ya bife ndị wetara n'ụbọchị nketa n'iru akwụkwọ ka emesịa